Well, you get to call the Cowboys Thanksgiving game this year, of course. And how special are these Cowboys Thanksgiving games to you, playing in them and now finally calling them? And what does it mean to be a part of like the holiday tradition? I'm sure you haven't really celebrated Thanksgiving with your family in like 20 some years, right?
Yeah, exactly. Well, I mean, the funny part is I always get home after, right? But I haven't watched football on Thanksgiving in forever. But yeah, you're right about that. I think Thanksgiving's such a
Like, where's
special
my
time.
plate, guys?
Yeah, it's exactly right. I get home and they're like, "Oh, how was your day?" I'm like, "I was calling again. Do you guys like hang out and watch a little bit?" But now they're always excited, especially on the Cowboy week. So I'm excited, and this is a big game too because I think it's a good one with the Raiders.
Dak Prescott is having a career year, even though he's been injured. You know, it feels like the mental has finally met the physical part of his game. What are you most impressed with his game now compared to when you were teammates with him as a rookie? And how has he developed into this franchise quarterback?
Well, I think it's multiple things. I think he has a passion for the game and a love for the game, and it shows through his ability to learn, football. I think like any rookie, no one knows enough. You're just calling plays that are called, and you're trying to, you might be able to change the protection much stuff, but it's not like you don't know the game to the depths of where he's at now. And, the nuance to get to second, third level type stuff. And that's a testament to, his love, because a lot of it is really about your love and passion toward the game, because it makes you want to go out and improve and be better. And I think you're seeing that. And then you're seeing just the conglomeration of the people around him now. Well, now he's all of a sudden the organization has got him 2, 3 incredible, 4 great receivers. They have tight ends, they have a running back, they have 2 running backs, and they have maybe the top offensive line playing right now. It's like they have everything. If they're healthy, this is as deep and talented an offensive group as been around.
You know the Cowboys are having a special season, and you yourself have been a part of some special Cowboys teams in 2007 and in 2014. How do you compare this team to those?
I think that all teams are different, right? The 2007 team was me young, not knowing football. I knew just enough, but I didn't know it like really know it. That team was as good as I had probably as a defensive unit. We were complete, on both sides and pretty explosive on offense, but I still wasn't like knowledgeable about the game to like overcome certain things, right? Like if you go look at the playoff games, like that coverage that they used, I would destroy in 14. And, the Lions used it in 14 in the second half on our final drives, and we go down and score. And I could still remember thinking like, these are the same thing. I just didn't know back then what I know now. And, and so you learn along the way. And the 14 team was just so good on offense. I mean, the offensive line, we got Zach Martin and we had Travis Frederick and Tyron Smith, and they were just such a dynamic group. There was no real weakness. And then Witten, Beasley, Dez, and my knowledge of the game at that point, we were going to figure out over the course of the game how to win. In our last like 23 games together when I was healthy and stuff, it's like it was just hard to beat us. And I think that game, came down to a wire, and it's a catch or not a catch. But I think this team basically is possibly, they're every bit as good as those teams. Their defense is playing at an incredible level right now. So it's like, you could stack all those teams up with any of them, but at the end of the day, they're all really good, and they would just compete their butts off.
Hey, sports fans, if you want to watch more sports seriously, be sure to check out these clips right here. And make sure you're subscribed to the channel to see all the great content from us here at USA Today Sports.